Well, good morning, Facebook. Um, this is Malia Robinson speaking live. Going through Martinez with this stuff. You see, I ain't combing my hair. I don't care. Um, yeah, all the plots and schemes and stuff they do. Well, I took Louis to the doctor yesterday, and they tried to say that he's has epilepsy. Um, that's from stress, and dogs get it when they stressed out or whatever. But he's very healthy. They want to do him a blood pan or something. His blood work, a senior something. I did get his blood work done last year. I'm gonna have it done again, but I'm not gonna go to the same place. I'm gonna go to another place with this technology harassment because I've been taking them to the same place since I had them. Now they last year he was shaved down to like less than a centimeter of hair, so I was very upset. And I stopped taking him to get groomed there. He didn't like to, and he takes baths at home regular, so um, he didn't he wasn't responding to the bathtub like he normally do, like as if the lady had maybe dunked him or something. I don't know. I don't want to just put nothing on nobody, and I didn't see it myself, but yeah. So anyway, these people with their threats again. They say they can't get me on the case, so they want me dead. Okay, and all this stuff or whatever. They keep going on and on with this stuff. I hear so many people they so called got caught up, but I say like this. Okay, well how they get you caught up in the shit for me? Okay, how they got you hemmed up for something for me? I mean, you should ask them what are they doing messing with you? Okay, so I don't understand what's going on. I don't know if they're trying to make me crazy, which it won't happen. Thanks for cannabis too. Oh my God, you guys are great. I'm so sorry that they're trying to do that to you. These people are not cool, and I don't think they got. They say because I got a cannabis card, they're gonna shut down everything that I do. But I don't do nothing illegal, so peace to you. I want to show, smack my, for them because that's all they get. So they mad at me. So they torture my son all day, which is my dog. Juicy, they let her do what she do. Um, yeah, these people, they some cold people. You know they ain't got nothing but what's illegal is they've been doing this for a year and 3, 4 months now, and it's starting to be a little bit wracking, really nerve wracking. You know, they try to act like tell me that my family don't care about me and they want me to commit suicide. Well, that'll never happen. So I wouldn't care what nobody say. Committing suicide just ain't in my plans. So sorry. Next thing. Anyway, um, they coming up with anything. Everything I touch on my laptop or anything, they try to dismiss it. Have you guys ever seen a dismiss after you go to YouTube just for a video? Come on now, golly, is you that miserable? Okay, but I'm so grateful for cannabis. I'm so grateful. These people, it relaxes me. It helps me kick back and relax. And it's good for pain too. And I am in pain. So, with that, um, oh, let me not say nothing about cannabis. Yeah, fucking right. Okay? I'm sick of their ass. Yeah. So I'm sitting here waiting on the cable people to get my service reconnected. Um, yeah. What another story. They say they turned my husband against me. Um, he's watching and listening. His family now, all that. I'm like, well, why would they? But with his girlfriend, okay, why would they want to listen in with his girlfriend or whatever? I mean, damn, live your life, be happy. Why you worried about me? Okay, thank you. So that don't bother me. But it do bother me though, people looking in and listening in, knowing what color panties and shit I put on. That bothers me. Yeah. That's what was the problem with me and my husband, because I wouldn't have sex with him because these people watching, you know. So he had to go get it. He's a man. That's what men do. So I don't know. But they been following me because they had me in the wrong place. Then they have people say room 13, put 13 up. Okay, don't get your ass cussed out. Okay. Mm-hmm. They show tried in Nordstrom Rack, and our show was waiting for them to say something else. But God had to suck it up because, they want you to be confrontational and get into something where the police can come and make you look like the idiot. No, not. It's not going to work. Sorry. Sorry, fire! Oh, I share Tom and Jerry because that's what I call the Martinez people. Tom and Jerry, because when I had went to court that day and they transported me back to West County, um, they followed me back to West County, and they couldn't have. They had no reason, no, no proper reason to grab me and pull me back to Martinez. So they were hot at me. They were mad. They surely was, man. But I got into my program and stuff. Then I got to the program and I told the lady what happened. And she told me that she had somebody I could speak to. Let me tell you how this cross shit worked. Okay, so she said, okay, well, I'm going to have you go down and talk to this man at Martinez Hospital. I said, okay, so I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, just so it could be documented what's going on. Right? So I go down there. And it's like when I get inside there, they closed the door and locked it. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So when I closed the door, I said, oh, I got to be in the wrong place. I said, and I started thinking, I'm like, okay, I can't tell these people, these are the same people that was over there in Martinez jail. I'm like, yeah, I suffer from, my mom, my reason for even wanting to see a psych was that my mom had passed, and I'd be a lot depressed. And so she was like, I was perfectly fine. She's like, that's just grieving. You're fine. I don't seek any mental health for you, no medicine. You just going through grieving. That's normal, and that's what people do. So, um, so I was supposed to go back to West County, but they had me spend a night in Martinez jail that night. So when they took me up there to spend a night, my lawyer had came and seen me there, and he was looking. So we had discussed what was going to go on in court, and I was pushing for. I wanted to go back outpatient, but I had messed up outpatient already, so that's why they put me in residential. So with the residential, I wasn't really comfortable with that or whatever. So I did run the first time, but I got put back on calendar because I didn't want to keep going through the same thing with that county. So it wasn't like I was just a runner. So I was already on calendar. It wasn't like I was a flight risk or nothing like that. My lawyer had put me on calendar to tell them that I wasn't running, that I did understand that I had ran from the program. Could they give me another chance to have outpatient program other than the residential? Because I have my own home and all, my own place and all the stuff. So so anyway, yeah. So um, what ended up happening is they gave me another residential program. So um, my drug counselor told me, well, I'll be there to pick you up, tomorrow, whatever. She knew what was going on or whatever. So 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 they were supposed to lift the hold for the program to come get me, but the hold stayed on. So I kept calling and calling my auntie like the program. Well, I gave it a couple of days and they hadn't showed. So I was like, no, wait, something wrong with this. But all through those days, I was getting tortured, and it was people talking in my cell, the same people that's talking now. And they was saying how much money I had in the bank. They was saying they were just doing the noises like that thing that I post all the time on Facebook. That chair that they put the inmates in, they was making that noise to like coming to my door, like say because where they had me at was like I was in where the high profile cases and stuff was, because I told them I wanted to be by myself or whatever, and that's where they put me. So 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 basically after that, they serve us the food or whatever, right? When we get 1 hour a day, I didn't have no problem with that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I didn't feel like being bothered anyway. So I didn't have no enemies or nothing like that, so that wasn't the case. Sorry, too. But anyway, um, so they had me there, and they was making all this noise and stuff. But what made me uncomfortable, because the guys, they were already saying that the guys wanted cookies or something at the Martinez place. This place would have male and female, so it had the males on top and it had the females at the bottom. So they had the little space where the women be at, but it's like closed off. But the males are on the other side. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, oh, okay. Um, they, they'll serve us the food or whatever, and we get the hour out. So it they used to be in there talking heck of crazy stuff or whatever, right? And they was saying, yeah, well, we got us one. She got over $130,000 in the bank, and such and such and such and such. I'm like, wow, how would they know all that? So I'm just like, so I called my auntie and I'm like, auntie, they talking about the money I got in the bank, all this stuff. Right? She was like, well, can't nobody do nothing with your money, Malia, so don't worry about it. I said, well, I'm just trying to tell y'all what these people was talking about in the cell. Like, you could hear them, like, through the recording. And she was like, okay, well, nobody's going to do anything to you, so don't worry about it. I said, well, I'm just letting y'all know so y'all won't think that I committed suicide or anything like that, because that's what they saying they're going to put it on, right? So she was like, okay, well, everything's fine. So I called them every day until I got into the program. So I made sure money stayed on the phone. They made sure money stayed on the phone. And I made sure I called. So the people had act like my family had came up there and they had did something to them. So they when they was doing all this stuff in the cell, or whatever, I also stressed out. I hadn't been eating. So I'm like, oh my God, right? So I'm just sitting there. I don't know what to do. I can't get to the phone to call. So when I finally could get to the phone, I called my family. I'm like, y'all okay? I'm like, where y'all at? She like, they like, oh, we on the freeway. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, where Nunu at? She like, she right here. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, y'all okay? She like, yeah, we okay. I'm like, oh, okay. I was just like, cause they just played a cold scene up in the cell, and was acting like they was doing something to y'all. They had you, Auntie Twani, Nunu, and the kids, the two girls, right? And they was talking about Auntie Twani Jack, how much money she made, her jewelry, and everything, right? So, she was like, okay, well, we fine and stuff. I was like, oh, I was just glad to hear their voice. So I was like, okay, well, they fine or whatever. But the people was telling them, look, she ate. Why that's going on? But yeah, I did eat some peaches because I was trying to block out what y'all was doing. Okay, don't act like I didn't care about my family and just ate like I was a predator or something, you know what I mean, on my family or something. Don't try to make it seem like that, but I see that's what y'all do. That's how y'all use people and get them separated. But anyway, yeah, they act like they cut my little cousin baby out, and why she wasn't under anesthesia. And then I come home and she lost the baby and stuff. I just was devastated like that, and I was keep asking them. I know ain't nothing happened, right? So they was like, ain't nothing happened or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what they did to me. So yeah. So I'm saying this is the torture that they keep sending me through. And of course I love my family. I love the people that I'm around and stuff like that. I wouldn't bring harm to none of them. And I'm so mad that these people would do this and be targeting us like this because of what? What's the reason? Because all them cases then came up with them girls and stuff from y'all raping them girls and killing them. All these bodies then came up. Somebody got scared. All these bodies then came up from out of Contra Costa County, San Joaquin County, and the man, his a co-defendant and killed himself, but y'all give him 30,000 to give a map up to show where the body's at. Come on, they've been in jail over 10 years. I say, won't y'all check them bones and see if they was recent bones, because something's going on. Something's going on. And God keep letting it, okay, you sit for a minute, sit. Don't worry about what men say, sit. You feel what I'm saying? And I've been sitting, okay, if it moves a lot of people away, then hey, okay, if that's what you was and that's how you got to get moved, then hey, you moved yourself. I still love you. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna say though is this though. When you let people um, use and justify for their own reasons for what it is, then you're weak, because I'm not the one doing it. You're the one doing it. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Is the smiley faces turned upside down? Where that come from? And why is it? Because it wasn't never like this. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So then to make me go crazy, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person, but I'm only human, and I don't think it's not one that's perfect. So, but I ain't wicked. That's a difference. Yeah, I ain't wicked. So, with that, I'm gonna say, God bless and be a blessing other than a curse to people. And you never know what a person going through. You can't just pass judgment, on people. I don't pass judgment on people because you never know. You might be a person that need a cheeseburger one day too. Yeah, so you better help out. And don't think it can't happen to you. Because just like it's happening to me, it's happening to y'all. They sitting up there telling me what they going to do to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn, why they got to suffer from some bullshit that y'all got to cover up for y'all fuck up? Huh? Why? Straight setup. I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit back for a minute because I know I ain't did nothing wrong. And I know I ain't got, you know what I mean? Nothing. You know what I mean? So, what? So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to sit back. But they say they like the messy people. And I'm just saying to y'all, if y'all is being messy, you can't do it with me. That's a straight setup. So, I mean, whatever. And I mean that. You can talk about me, they say y'all said some horrible things. And I'm like, wow, really? Well, why is I'm so new to all this? Okay. It hurts though. It hurts dearly. I mean, definitely it hurts bad, because I wouldn't let them come say nothing. Okay. Even if it's the truth about you, I'd be like, okay, pray. They need, well, maybe they need some type of prayer or something. You know what I mean? What can we do to make this better? Or you just leave it alone if you can't help it. You don't fucking do stupid ass shit. Not involving, ooh wee, no bullshit, and person ain't doing nothing. Don't involve me in your shit. For real. I'm serious. Yep. That's gonna be the end of my thing. Oh, I love right this minute. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm out of here. That was my daily bread. My dog keep throwing keep throwing up. And, and they said they want to keep on making them do that. They said they making them do that. They said they doing something because he can hear them through the TV and he can verify that the people talking in here. Yes. Anything that's in my favor, they totally against it. And these people crazy. But I ain't gonna let them win, so I'm not worried about it. God forever on my side, and when he let go, then that's when I got a problem, and he ain't let go. So, and he don't let go of us. We let go of him. Okay. So know that and learn that. Okay.